What is up everyone, and we are back with another guide about PSO2 New Genesis. Today we're going to be talking about Ailment Resistances and how they work with Geant Armor and the Ranger's skill, Bad Condition Ward. Ailments or status effects are effects such as burn, stun, freeze, confuse, and more. Some ailments are really annoying to deal with, like freeze, where you are essentially useless to your team because if you are frozen you are unable to deal damage. Another ailment that I hate is confuse. This causes your directional keys to change, so instead of moving left, you move right, up, or down instead. Ailments are also considered down effects in certain skills and abilities. If you are affected by an ailment, you can be re-affected again. This will restart your ailment duration. How ailment resistance come into play, it affects your ability to fight off these effects. So if you have a 100% ailment resistance, you are essentially immune to ailments. If you have 0 ailment resistances, your general ailment status rates will take effect. Now if you equip 3 Geant Armors, you're going to have negative 150 ailment resistances. But does that mean every elemental attack will give you status effects? The answer is no, and here's how it works. How I did this is I got a base percent chance burn will affect me by getting attacked by these little enemies. With 0 resistances, I got burned about 25% of the time. Then I equipped 1 Geant Armor that gave me negative 50% ailment resistances. That went up to around 33% chance or every third attack that I would get burned. When I equipped 2 Geant Armors, that gave me negative 100% ailment resistances, and when I got attacked by these guys, I would get burned about 50% of the time. Then when I equipped my last Geant Armor, that gave me negative 150% ailment resistances, and it went up to 67% chance or every 2 out of 3 attacks I would get burned. Now there is a margin of error or MOE, as I didn't count 1000 attacks and calculated from there. I did about 10 restas of health and calculated my results from there. So to answer the question, does negative 150% ailment resistances mean you get an ailment on every single attack? The answer is no, you don't. Then comes into play Ranger's skill, Bad Condition Ward, which at level 10 increases your resistances by 50%. This brings up another question on how do resistances get calculated together. Since a level 10 Bad Condition Ward increases your resistances by 50%, does a single Geant Armor cancel out the resistances? No, it doesn't, and here are my results. So how I did this is I unequipped all my armors and used Ranger as my main class with a level 5 Bad Condition Ward, which increases my resistances by 39%. Then I got attacked by the same enemies with their burn attack, and on average I got burned about 14.8% of the time. Then I equipped 1 Geant Armor that gave me negative 50% ailment resistances, leading me to get burned about 23.3% of the time. And I equipped another Geant Armor for negative 100% ailment resistances, and I got burned 33.2% of the time. And lastly, another Geant Armor for negative 150% ailment resistances, and that brought me up to a 41.67% chance of burn. Comparing Bad Condition Ward to a single Geant Armor, they did not cancel out. Bad Condition Ward still took place. So here's the results for both of those, 0 resistances and a level 5 Bad Condition Ward. If I took the base chance of burn and multiplied it by the effectiveness of 61%, I got these numbers that are very close to my own testing. So as you can see in the ailment calculations, the first thing that takes place is the chance that you are affected by status ailment effects. Then Bad Condition Ward reduces that by your percentages. In my case, it is 39% resistances, so no matter what the chance you are affected by status ailments, that chance is reduced by 39%. It does not get cancelled out by Geant Armors or any future ailment resistances. Bad Condition Ward is the last step in status ailment calculation. Keep in mind your results may vary. My results are around 50 to 75 hits per calculation. The more hits you take into consideration and calculate yourself, the more accurate your results will be. With that being said, it is still safe to say that Bad Condition Ward always reduces the chance that you are affected by status ailments. And that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and until next time.